This play is called Sacred Pie and the Saints of Leapfrog by Eric Van Til.
I'll be playing the announcer and the Pope.
I'll be playing the part of woman. I'll be reading the narration, and I'll be playing the parts of Old Man and Sacred Pie.
I will be playing Desert Man.
I'll be playing Herb.
A blessed eve to all. You are here for the tale of the great Viking warrior Herb, and the even greater woman, no doubt. Aye, a cold, unforgiving landscape Herb does come from, you know. But even the Vikings recognized a warrior, no matter how steadfast against the elements and enemies he may be, always needs the accompaniment of merriment of others. For no matter how dark the day, each day will always lead to the next. So take comfort of those around you, and let us peer into the lighter side of a harsh world.
It was a simpler time, and yet it was one filled with hardships. For the Norse, it was a time of great Viking warriors, of leapfrog, pie, and of sacred pie. Here we find the great Viking war chief Herb and his wife, Woman. Outside of a modest mead hall, amongst many cabins of the Viking city of Trondheim, Herb drunkenly trudges through the snow to the lodging he calls home.
Woman! Where's my grog? Woman?
Aye, be a minute, Herb!
It's Herb! Woman!
Aye, Herb! Woman goes into the grog room, on stage right, while Herb makes himself comfortable on a bearskin chair before the fireplace. Woman reemerges clearly shaken. Herb!
Aye, woman. Where's my grog already?
We're out of grog, Herb. Herb grows visibly distraught, clenching the chair.
Out of grog? Out of grog? By the gods, woman! How do you run out of grog in my house?
But you destroyed every last keg of grog when you played grog keg baseball with Thelzok.
Woman, bring me a pie. I need to calm myself.
Herb, we're out of pie.
Woman! What treachery has kept you from making pie? This has gone too far. There is only one way to make up for grog and pie loss.
You mean...
Leapfrog!
The two take turns excitedly playing leapfrog outside their house, the snowy area in front of stage left. A stranger, clad in authority, Pope, enters stage left and carries himself in front of their path. Woman leaps over Herb and lands on the stranger's cloak.
Vile heathen! What are you doing defiling the Pope's cloak?
Leapfrog!
Leapfrog?
Leapfrog!
Leapfrog?
Leapfrog!
Leapfrog! Leapfrog! Silence! You wretched meat pie heathens have ruined my fine cashmere cloak over an insipid game of leaping.
But it's leapfrog.
Silence! You will rectify this situation immediately. The only way to clean truly fine cashmere is with pie-scented cleaner. You will journey to Sacred Mount Pie and beg audience with the sacred pie. If you return without the pie-scented cleaner, I will invoke the wrath of God upon you!
The wrath of, we're gonna get going now.
Herb and Woman run into their house. They splash some salt on the meat hanging on the wall and throw it along with some furs, and an axe into a wagon, which Woman begins to pull. They exit off stage left. The curtain drops. Act 2. The stage is covered in sand on a tarp. Stage left contains a rock with a man clad in white and bent over is facing from the audience. A mat is underneath him and a satchel of goods by his side. The sun. Stage right beats down from directly above. Herb riding in the cart. Herb riding in the cart and Woman pulling cart enter stage right, clad in fur.
So hot. Oh, look. A flask. By the rock, a flask.
Herb jumps off the cart and runs toward the rock to pick up the flask. Herb! This is just another mind trick!
I bet it's me, or perhaps grog.
Herb lifts the flask and begins to drink from it. The man on the rock sits up and picks up a small chest.
Welcome, stranger. Perhaps some ice in your water would bring you back to good health?
Herb! That's his flask. Give it back.
It is my water skin, but you may consider it yours. Truly, I have had my fill just moments ago. Now try some ice. Your arrival during the Dur prayer was surely a blessing from Allah.
Lesson from the gods indeed. Does Allah prefer sacrifices of boars, perhaps piles of gold, or feats of strength proved through combat or wrestling?
I could sculpt an idol of him for a house.
He needs no material upon this world, as it is all of his creation. Allah seeks only a faithful lifestyle and prayer. The sun is still just above. If you'd like to, you may use my prayer mat to voice your thanks. Allah will always welcome your words and thanks.
I shall. Erect a place statute for prayer at the city temple upon my return, so that Allah may be honored alongside the gods.
There is but one God, and He is Allah. If you will not follow Allah, you may bring Him honor and joy by helping the poor and needy wherever you may come across them. That is a pillar easy enough for you to follow.
Would not burning a village crops while you're ransacking them count?
Better yet would be to help raise crops for those who are too weak to work the land.
No more raiding. How shall I prepare feasts without raiding to obtain an abundance of food?
Allah will provide for those who have faith and work hard.
We should work hard towards reaching Sacred Mount Pi. That's a lot of hard work. I bet we'll get a grand feast then.
Sacred Mount Pi, you have a long journey ahead of you, friends. Here, take these. These will help keep you cool in the hot desert sun.
Herb and woman put on white robes and take off the fur underneath.
This looks wonderful, Herb. And it doesn't smell of rotten meat and grog.
I don't know about these. Do you have anything bulkier?
That bulk will only heat you up. This will suit your journey much better.
It's just so feminine. That's better.
Herb, may I have a drink?
That's all I need to keep me cool. I feel like myself again. Let's get moving, woman!
Aye, Herb.
Herb hops on the cart and woman begins pulling it.
Farewell, friends. May Allah guide you on your journey.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, stranger.
Herb and woman exit stage left. Curtain drops. Act 3. The stage contains a lush jungle background. A banana tree sits at the center of the stage. Herb and woman enter stage right.
I still can't believe you lost our cart.
I only had time to grab you. I told you I couldn't jump the crevasse.
If you did half as much kitchen work as you did talking, then you would have been strong enough to jump it.
As Herb and woman near the tree, an old man hobbles out from behind it. Pardon me, youngsters. You seem to have strong, able bodies.
Why, yes I do.
Would you mind climbing that tree and fetching me some of those bananas?
I feel awfully tired having to walk, since somebody let our cart fall down.
Woman climbs tree and picks a couple bananas.
That was easy.
Thank you, youngster. I fell out of the tree earlier and my leg hurts too much to climb again today.
You should have waited until tomorrow then.
My master would not be pleased. He specifically said he wanted 12 bananas before the end of the day. Now I can return without being punished.
He punishes you for failing to get bananas?
Such treatment shall return to him one day.
Well, I doubt that. A good ruler never tolerates anyone who would cast him down, nor would he tolerate anyone who failed their duties. My warriors know if they don't return with enough spoils, I'll allow others to claim their land.
Karma will return such misfortune upon both you and my master, whether in this life or the next.
Karma? Who is this deity you set upon me?
Karma is not a deity. It is an intricate part of the cycle of samsara.
Then it is samsara you sent against me?
Samsara is not set against anyone. It simply is. Those who perform their dharma poorly receive bad karma. Those who have bad karma return in the next life as a lesser form, such as a rat.